if you are new to my platform or our platform, I am Lady Renee Thomas James. I go by Renee Thomas James. I call myself Lady Renee Thomas James. It has something to do with growing up in Jamaica. Anyhow, I am the creator behind Take Me Away Essentials. It is nice to meet you all. For the persons who are just coming in, thank you and welcome. Today we have been on our healthy maintenance, healthy hair week, and today I would love to touch on 5 tips to maintaining healthy hair during the week. 5 tips to maintaining healthy hair during the week. Is everybody with me? Yes? Perfect. So to begin, my first tip is start your week with clean hair. I know that goes against some people's, hair rules or some people's schedule. Start whenever your week starts. Some people's week starts on Wednesday. I had a job where my week would start various days of the week. It just means your week starts after your day off or your days off, right? Maybe you had 1 day off or two days off. That's when your week would start. I found that's what I had to tell myself. Okay, my week is starting after my day off. So start your hair with fresh wash. If for whatever reason you are not wanting to shampoo and you're only wanting to co-wash, fine. Some people only shampoo twice a month. Some people shampoo once a month. It's not my thing. However, if that's what suits you and you feel as if that's what your preference is, I am not going to argue with it. Co-wash, fine. And for those who don't know, a co-wash is short for a condition wash, where some people prefer to use a conditioner to wash their hair, probably two reps, we would call it 2 reps or whatever, where they would wet the hair, saturate the hair with water, rinse, condition, detangle, rinse, and then condition again. So that's what is called a co-wash, right? So if that's your preference, fine, I can't argue with it. Start your week with clean hair. Now, if you were listening to our live on Saturday, that will be on our YouTube channel coming up this week. If you were listening, you would understand, or you would have an idea as to why I may not condition wash too often. I'm not against it. However, I do believe, hi Lori, I do believe in cleansing your hair for the reason of cleansing your hair with shampoo, be it a clarifying shampoo once every 8 weeks, or be it a moisturizing shampoo, right? And I did say as well, if sulfates are your thing, as long as you're not using it daily, that's your preference. You want to cleanse your scalp, you want to cleanse your hair to promote healthy hair growth. Condition wash, while I am not going to, I'm not going to say to someone don't do it, but just bear in mind that condition wash you might very well be adding build up to your hair. Just remember that, just a consideration for that. If you're just continuously adding conditioner to your hair, you might you might be adding just build up to your hair. So while my first tip is start your week with clean hair. Second tip, adequate moisturizing on wash day. What does that mean? Adequate moisturizing on wash day. Hello to those who are just coming in on Facebook. Hello. Adequate moisturizing on on wash day. What does that mean? It means you want to use you want to put in adequate moisture. You're hydrating, you're moisturizing, you're sealing, which would prevent you then from moisturizing daily. I know some people moisturize daily, and I'm not going to lie to you, that for me is scary. It is scary because it tells me that as soon as you put moisture in, it is escaping, it's going somewhere. So one of two things: you're not moisturizing properly, or you might be high porosity. And we will be touching on porosity throughout the down the week. I think on Thursday we will be touching on porosity on Thursday, or it might be tomorrow. I will put that poster up. So if you're moisturizing daily, it says that your hair is not maintaining moisture. Now if you're moisturizing maybe once every 3 days, that in my opinion is okay. If you're hydrating and moisturizing once every 3 days, that for me is okay. I think that's okay. Gone are the days, or I have gone through the week where I have only moisturized once or maybe twice. Why? Because we're locking in that moisture. And remember, on Saturday we spoke about closing the cuticles. Right? And with that as well, I will also be talking about the lock method and the LCO method on Wednesday. I'll be talking about the lock method and the LCO method on Wednesday. So we want to focus this week as well on maintaining the moisture in our hair, right? So our second tip was adequate moisturizing on wash day. Yes. Third tip, one of the most dreaded tips by naturals, and I understand why. A nightly routine, guys. I can't stress it enough how important a nightly routine is to maintaining moisture and health, manageability, shine, strength. You understand me? I can't stress it enough how important a nightly routine is. Now, okay, Renee, what is a nightly routine and why? Why do I need a nightly routine for my hair in particular? Okay, my hair is like this, and when I had length, I can't go to my bed like this, and even I cut it, I just recently did a cut, I can't go to my bed like this. Why? Tomorrow I'm going to wake up with my hair knotted. Now if I sleep with a satin cap and my hair is like this, I can just get up and brush it out tomorrow, right? That's different. That's different. But if I go and lay down on my pillow, be it silk or satin or cotton, chances are silk or satin is fine, but chances are I'm going to wake up with my hair tangled and not in good order, right? So cover with a satin cap. If you want to use satin pillow or silk pillows, fine. Silk pillow cases, fine. So let's talk. If we are not doing a nightly routine of high, sharp and witty, if we are not doing a nightly routine of maybe bantu knots, cornrows, plaits, two-strand twists, we are really leaving our hair to fate. Fate meaning whatever happens tomorrow happens, right? And I'm not talking about if you have in protective styles. So if you're already having cornrows, or if you're already wearing braids, or you have a wig, and please, under your wigs wear braids, please, and of course a protective cap. That's another thing. If you must wear wigs, and if you must wear wigs, do not wear it as often or for a long period of time, because we want to consider our edges, right? Yes. So our nightly routine is very important. I do have a video of that. I love your life. Thank you, thank you. I do have a video on nightly routine. It's on my Instagram page, and it's also on my Facebook page. You probably would find it on Instagram easier, and I will be posting it. Yes, it's also on our YouTube is Take Me Away Essentials. YouTube is Take Me Away Essentials. So we do have a nightly routine up on our YouTube channel. It's also on Facebook. You might have to do some scrolling on Facebook, and it's on our Instagram page. Check out that video, right? So after we twist bantu knots, plaits or cornrow for at night, we want to cover with a satin tie head or a satin cap. A satin tie head or a satin cap. Look, we want to lock in that moisture. We are not playing. I think I took moisturizing. I always took moisturizing serious in Jamaica, and Jamaica is humid. When I came to Canada, that is when I think I went up a notch in terms of my seriousness where moisturizing my hair or maintaining moisture in my hair is concerned. Because Jamaica, the truth is, I could moisturize once a week, sorry, in Jamaica. Once a week, and I had moisturized hair throughout the week. Why? It's humid. It's humid. The climate works with my skin and my hair, right? Coming to Canada, the further north you go, it's going to be colder, it's going to be drier. What you want to do is we want to focus on the moisture, and also we do also occasionally focus on protein, right? So that was tip number 3. Tip number 4 is a midweek refresher, and this is if you must. This is not a definite. This is if you must. If you find that you washed your hair on Saturday was your wash day, and on Wednesday, and you should be able to go to Wednesday with moisturized hair. But Wednesday my hair, I need to just vamp it up, pump it up, whatever, put back what it may have lost throughout the week. I've been wearing my hair out in an afro. I have, it wasn't in cornrows last night. Whatever the case is, let's focus on Wednesday. Let's focus on putting back what it lost. So you want to refresh your hair maybe on a Wednesday. Hopefully we get to Wednesday without having to do anything additional, right, after our wash day. So Wednesday, you might want to just hydrate. You might want to hydrate, moisturize, and seal. Yes, you might want to just quick refresher, hydrate, few pumps. I can do it now, even though my hair just hydrate. Moisturize and seal, right? And with that, you don't want to just say, okay, I'm hydrating, I'm moisturizing, I'm sealing, and then I left my hair in an afro, no satin, no tie head, no bantu knots, no plaits. I'm going to sleep. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We want to put our hair in a twist or bantu knots or plaits, and then tie your head and go to bed. Right, sharp and witty? Jody and sharp? Yes? That's because even when I have satin bonnet on, my head or hair still gets tangled, knotted. Jody, you might, if you're maintaining, Jodian, Rashida, if you're maintaining your routine or your regimen for your hair and you're getting knots, it might be time for a trim. It might be time for a trim. So I got a question, I got a comment actually on Instagram that says, you know, she's doing her satin bonnet or, you know, satin tie head. I'm not sure if she's, you know, if she's doing her bantu knots or twists. I'm not sure, but she's still getting knots. Guys, if you're getting knots, it means it's time to trim. That's a sure way to figure out, When is my trim? When should I be getting a trim? Knots. Knots is a sure way to figure it out. If you're getting knots, it's time to trim, right? Tip number 5, which we have been going over for the past 15 minutes maybe. Tip number 5, we do not, guys, we do not want to forget our yes. We do not want to, somebody said those ends need to be trimmed. Yes, tell her for me please. Jody, did you see that? I need to trim them. Yes, you need to trim your ends. Yes. So our last tip, which we have been going over throughout almost all our tips, is a satin cap, silk or satin cap, or silk or satin head tie scarf. What are we doing with a silk or a satin head tie or scarf? We are locking in that moisture. We are protecting our hair. We are locking in that moisture. And for me, when I wear, just an additional tip, when I wear bantu knots or plaits, if I have no hair ends, like now I have no hair ends because it's cut, I wrap everything down, stick it with a pin, and then use my satin tie head to hold it down. So my aim always is to seal under my hair ends to maintain smooth, silky hair ends. The truth is your hair ends is the oldest part of your hair, making it easier to be damaged. So paying careful attention to your hair ends, it's really important. So I secure my hair ends at all times, because the truth is I like silky smooth hair ends just as though I like silky smooth root. I want smoothness from root to tip, and as a curly hair girl, I have to lock in those hair ends under my bantu knots and secure it with my silk or satin tie head. Let me know if you understand that. So in recapping our 5 tips for healthy maintenance, healthy natural hair maintenance. Tip number 1, start your week with clean hair. Tip number 1. Tip number 2, start adequate moisturizing. And I think when give me a second, we will be touching on the lock method or LCO method on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. That will be Wednesday at 11, and we will be touching on porosity as well throughout the week, so stay tuned for those schedules when we're talking about what will we be talking about when. So tip number 2 was adequate moisturizing on wash day. Tip number 3 is nightly routine. Tip number 4 is midweek refresher if you need it. A midweek refresher if you need it. Tip number 5 is a silk or a satin tie head or cap, securing all that juice with a silk or satin tie head. Thank you guys. I got a question. Let me answer this question real quick. I should have done that at the beginning. So I got a DM regarding a young lady who said, you know what, Renee, before I saw your live, so last night's live was on DIY hair mask treatment. Before I saw your live, I washed my hair. I didn't put any conditioner in it. I just went about my styling methods. I used gel and whatever else she used, and she said my hair is coarse to the touch. Just to let you know, I won't call her name, just to let you know, your hair is going to be coarse to the touch because you didn't condition, you didn't smoothen, you didn't close your cuticles. Saturday's live, guys. So she's wondering, what can I do to so that she can bring back her hair? My advice is do a fresh wash with a moisturizing shampoo and try our DIY hair conditioner. Leave that in for 30 minutes to an hour, rinse, band 2 knots, and try our products for your grooming process. So fresh shampoo, that DIY conditioning treatment, 30 minutes to half an hour, hydrate, moisturize, seal, band 2 knots, plaits, twists, let it air dry. Do not add any heat to it. Let it air dry. DM me with your results. DM me with your results. Thank you guys for watching, and just a reminder that we do have our hair care moisturizing kits this week on sale for $55, guys. Take advantage of that. We had 50 available. When we're done, I'm gonna do a refresh to see how much we have available right now and let you guys know. Thanks for watching and have a beautiful rest of the day. Bye guys. Oh yes, feel free to tag us in your stories. Tag us in your stories. Spread the love. Yes, spread the love. Share. Facebook, share. Thank you. Bye bye.